If you think you can move through life happily, pleasantly, with this operating methodology, you will trip up your entire life. If you think you can take things, emotions, noises in your head, and do a self-exploration of this yes and that no, and do so accurately and with consistency, and do so that it benefits you, I'm here to share with you, you will trip yourself up in an untold way. And you'll do so for yourself, for your children, for your family. As I give you freedom, national and personal freedom, as I take you out of Egypt that is within you, you need to know something. You need to understand fundamentally that that thing that you are experiencing, that is coming off the plate as reality, is actually not. It's my reality and I'm God of the universe. It's not your reality. It is a set of conditions that I have placed for you to work through, navigate, and move through. But do not make the human mistake of calling them absolute, that's how it is. Because it'll trip you up. And it'll trip up society that has a tendency to do exactly this. And so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send you to Paro, which in deep Kabbalistic terms, what is Paro? It is Pera. It is the mobilization, the articulation of the notion that evil is an actual thing in and of itself. The ultimate template of a heinous human being, Paro. And you will consume this like the rest of the world. And I'm going to actually show you, I'm going to show you something, Moshe, that I need you to sew into the fabric of your transmission to Klal Yisrael, La'olam Vayah, for the rest of time. This that you are experiencing is actually not reality. It comes from me. It comes from me. I am the one that hardened his heart. And this explains the Sfas Emes magnificently, is why these two things are sewn into the Pasuk. These are not two sets of facts that happen to just coincide in the same Pasuk. These are absolutely independent realities, facts. I am going to send you to Paro. And you know who hardened his heart? I did. You're going to experience concrete reality that you are going to perceive as absolute concrete reality. And I'm here to share something with you. It's not. I am the one. Ani Hashem Elokecha. Hashem, your God. I am the one that hardened Paro's heart. What you are experiencing, this absolutely stubborn, unrelenting, unwilling, non-negotiable position, is something that I generated within it. I'm sharing with you, if you want to be a free man, do not own it as reality. Do not walk through the world consuming reality the way the rest of the world does. What did the CDC say today? What did this one say? What did that rabbi say? What did that one say? What did this one say? What did that Beis Din respond to this Beis Din question? No. None of that is in the realm of reality. Ani Hashem Elokecha. I harden man's heart. I loosen it up. I'm the one that gives the notion and the thought, the capacity for a thought to actually exist in the world. And this is why what I'm trying to share with you, says Hashem. Now watch this. This is unbelievable. The only way you will get this thing right is if you begin with God. If you're going to find your way to God, it's an arduous landmine that you will traverse. But if you begin, Hashem hu Elokim ein oid milvado, whatever I'm about to experience, this moment, this hour, this day, is from no one else but Hashem, and is absolutely pristine in that space, you're good to go. You will be a free man your whole life. Yes. Where do we see that? Watch this. Unbelievable. say the Svarim a beautiful thing. The Baba Rebbe explains, Vayomer, Ba El Pare. If you switch the word Ba and you change the two letters around, you have the word Av, Father. I'm trying to share something with you. You think you're about to experience a clinical transactional experience? My name is all over this, buddy. You think, really, seriously, that Anthony Tony Fauci has this thing worked out? Seriously, that's what you think? You think he's the guy? You think that's the story? You think Joe Sliggins is the economist explaining away supply chain? Really? Seriously, you think that Donald J. Trump is the guy to fix it? And because we're in Miami, I'm safe to say that Joe Biden is the guy to break it? You're all over the page, man. You have no notion and idea of reality. You think this is a holy Jew? You think that guy with the big black hat and the white shirt and the whole ganze Zach for years and years is Lord, and you think that's a holy Jew? You think so because you said so? You think that the guy that pulls in here in flip-flops and a pair of shorts to come daven mincha, you think that's an unholy Jew? That's what you think? You're taking that as reality? This guy you're writing off and that guy you're putting in? Av, I'm the one who handles it. You think this is what Paro is saying to you? You're going somewhere, but I'm dialed in. I'm sewn into that. You cannot escape my signature in your experience. And that's why this time that we've come into now, my dear brothers, my holy, holy brothers, this time in our lives that we have come into is an unprecedented time. We have an opportunity that no generation in our conscious span has literally had. To be engaged and aware in the finest detail of our existence. That this is avodas atzmacha. This is your job now. There is nobody, there is no one, there is no thing from the external world outside that is going to move your needle in relationship with Hashem. It comes deep, deep from within you. That is what you're passing on to your children, to your family. It is about your capacity to work through the gnarly thought and land up in this place that Hashem is the one that hardened Paro's heart. This is not an original thought that he had. This is a circumstance and a scenario that Hashem set up in the world. It's a massive experience. It's a massive opportunity. Literally, we are incredibly blessed. Here's why. The darker, deep, thick, dark experience that we are currently swimming in, you and I are the ones that hold the capacity to light that thing up. Mamish v'nahapachu. To stand up to the world and say, you think that's really a reality? It's not. Hashem, Melech, Malchei Amlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He's the one who has it. And that's why in our Messiah we come and we learn Torah. Because it has stood the test of time, thousands of years. Here, there, the other, tzemach nishtos. And all I'm sharing with you is that what you think reality is, but Metzias be'emes is not what it is. What you don't think it is, it is. We don't know. Hashem does. It is a tremendous, tremendous opportunity to come to your tomorrow morning and to really absolutely engage it with a tremendous chayas and energy. And it lives inside of the small opportunities we have not to digest reality the way it's being served up to me right here, right now. We don't necessarily have to watch that TikTok that is sitting right now on my phone. That WhatsApp that came in of a cute little thing that's doing the rounds throughout the whole Jewish world. Not necessarily do I actually have to click it. Do I really have to consume it? Do I have to be a victim of consumption Not necessarily. I can step back. I can actually attach to a higher reality. Not necessarily do I have to feel victorious, saddened when my candidate wins and loses, when my thing, idea, notion stands or falls. I'm attached to something that transcends them all. In my essence, this is who I am. What an enormous celebration. What an incredible opportunity. People are jumping out of buildings right now. They are depressed beyond. They literally are trying to find anything they can, anything, to hold on to for a reason to keep on going. What an incredible situation that we are not subject to these whims and whams. We're attached to something that transcends it all. Bo El Paroi, come to that thing which is the most outrageous of all, but I'm inside it. Av Avinu Sheba Shemayim. Ein Mili Shayim. Have a beautiful, beautiful Shabbos. Enjoy. B'simcha b'tuv leva.